I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reapers Ford to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall. Who are we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow? The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on. Yeah, I've still got Tennessee on my mind. Yeah.
Hello, greetings. I think I'm going to stop and then start again. Just one moment. I'm thinking that worked. Yay! I think that worked. Oh, sometimes my genius is scary. Hello, good evening, and welcome. So, music is being excluded from the VOD. So that means you on YouTube, hello YouTube. Let's go to the right screen. That one. Hello YouTube. Oh, this has resized me again. It's made me look big. I mean, I am big, but you know what I mean? I don't understand why it does this. Professionalism. Boom. No. See, that's not right because that's... So you've got all of... Might also be me. Hello. That's a bit better. Let's get this. Stay there, you diphtherium. There we go. I think. Yeah, that's about right. Yes, I think. About there, actually, I think. I don't know why it's reset. Anyway, hello. Greetings. How thou? So to those of you joining us on Twitch, you should be able to hear some music and maybe the occasional creaking of my microphone arm. And then we just check the YouTube. No music on the YouTube. Can we... You can hear the pop. That like ticking. That is my microphone arm deciding whether it wants to live or not. I'm trying to do new things so it's not just right in the middle of my way. And it ain't cooperating. There. Oh no, I got too much cabling. Do that with the cable. Ready? I mean, no one wants to hear that. There. Lock yourself in. Boop the schnoot, all right? Yeah. I can't see shit. Hello.
I'm gonna come.
I need that one on. I didn't hear that, but I saw that it played. So I'm hoping you heard that.
And his name is John C.
That the second one looked like it was ungodly loud. Was it? Right. If I take that out, that's no use to anybody. Where's your other option is there. Or there? How do we feel about that? No BF6 beta, no. Because it looks amazing. That's the wrong way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Get this thing out of my way. Well, that works. Looks amazing. There is a very slight issue though with me and it. In the terms of FPS. So I watched probably 4 hours of study today, and he was on for 8. And I came to one very, I think, reasonable conclusion. I'm going to have an FPS issue playing that game. So I'm not going to try it for a bit. I'm not going to try it till you've tried it and understand it. New arm might be required, yeah, the Christmas present for myself probably. Get it through work. claim it back, need it for, work. But yeah, so basically, I think there's going to be an FPS issue. And I don't think it's got anything to do with my PC. I think it's mental. I watched a lot of his gameplay, and yes, he is better than me in lots of facets. Unbelievably so. There is nowhere that I'm seeing enemies. He's like, enemy, bang, dead. Enemy, bang, dead. Oh, this guy's running around the corner. Enemy, light him up. I'm just not seeing it. I'm like trying to as well. I'm not just kind of, oh, yeah, it's a good game. I'm like actively looking. Just ain't seeing it. So, yes, there's adjustment, but if I can't see them now in beta, I'm not going to see them when it comes out for a bit. Not until I can catch up, which means I need to have a fair few hours in it. No. It work on the hardware. It's this. I cannot physically see it quick enough. My mental FPS is not there. Am I in the middle? I am there. Yeah. Yeah, my mental FPS basically just... If we get it to a state, even if the graphics are a bit mid to low, fine. If it cruises at 30 to 50 FPS, fine. Yeah. But that's... Yeah, and that's the thing. I need to have the knowledge of like, oh, this is Saturday's game. Bang a couple of days in the week. Get up to speed with it. I can't have 4 days and then forget about it. Because like it's 4-day beta. I've just noticed I've got a tuft. I'm going to do that over the top. But I can't just have the 4 days and then wait for the next one and then it comes out because I'll have forgotten it all. Whereas once it arrives, a week solid of it, maybe. However, Xbox decided to put this on Game Pass, didn't they? Also, new bar just above me. Here. So every time you guys type something, it fills this bar up. I can adjust how long it stays full for and stuff like that. So, gives you something to do, doesn't it? And I'm hoping... Yeah, I had it for notifications, then realised I don't get notifications at all because I'm not very good. So I thought, let's put it on for chats as well. And I thought put it here instead of here, because I thought it looked better. Also, Loz, if you are knocking about, we are dual streaming again. So we're back in 2 locations. And I'm enjoying it. And YouTube can't hear the music. So we can have music if you're on Twitch like this, because I believe you can hear it in the background. And then YouTube's just like, what music? What music? So actually, thinking of that, I've gone for DMCA free. Oh, this is where this is going to be a pain. One of these buttons. I don't need to. Because no one's going to be able to hear the music after the stream. Streamlabs is kicking in, eh? I do feel like a lot of the music on this is from previous farming sims. I like it. Proper country music for a tractor driver. Like me. So, I've had like 15 hours in this game. mixture between on PC, on the Xbox, and with the good lady. So I'm still figuring the game out, but I'm liking it. And the AI, the AI is so much better. I'm putting the drink over there, so I can't knock it over and it don't go over anything that's over here, like the PC. We've learnt from Le Mans. We have learnt from Le Mans. And steering wheel. I'm such a child. I love it. Now, the one thing I have recently found reasonably difficult in a weird way, because I race with obviously the same wheel, I'm learning to left foot brake. I can't left foot brake when farming. It's not conductive of farming operations. I need to just wander one leg drive like I do my truck. Although I did left foot brake in the old truck the other day because there was an idiot on the road. Just decided they wanted to come across the mountain nose. So I'm like left foot brake and we're about to come to a stop and I was like, brakes are good. Thankfully we weren't doing too much of the old moving. But still, not bad. Hello, cat. Who are you? Hello, Cleo. It's Cleo. Hello, darling. Hello, lovely. Yes. You going to jump on that chair? Well, that's your mum's chair, isn't it? Do you want me to move that off your chair? Bloody cats. Good girl. She's genuinely adopted my old chair as hers. It's quite nice. But it's too far away. She likes to normally sit right next to me. Right, let's make me. Colour's wrong. Oh, hello.
What was that loud thud?
Chair. No, it was me putting the back down. It wasn't Cleo.
It's a loud bang.
Sorry.
Worried me.
I've just got told off. I'm a naughty school kid. That one. I've got to go for my normal farming equipment attire. Absolute cowboy hat. Yeah. Fit. That is how I would look if I was a farmer. Absolutely. Bit of map loading lag. Right. harvested, so I want it, but I don't need it today. There we go. So I now need some kit. I want to run pure Massey. Like, that would be my idea, it was just pure Massey. But they don't produce enough for a big map like this. So it does mean I'm probably going to have to go Class or JD. And considering there is no medium class tractors. But for now, do we go for this one or this one? They are the same, just different colours. They're very literally the same as well. The bit I don't like is the fact that can't change the colour. I want to change the colour. Right, cool. And then we have 1,000, so it's just going to be borrowing. I don't have enough money to lease that. Oh, let's pick up that baling contract then. Finances. Money. Right. As we now all of a sudden have found ourselves with some money, the basic one is bigger, so standard. Wait. That's 15 grand more. Extension, no. Still a lot in there. Bye. Cool. Now we need a combine harvester, like. I've just noticed that I've got my racing settings on. Professional. Do, 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 do. Come on, game. There we go. Bit of lag as it loads. I'm not sure if there was anybody driving that. See, this is what I really like. Like, I can just relax. Bit of music. Bob's your teapot. We get to listen to hopefully a little bit of gentle music in the background. My mic arm doesn't just suddenly disappear. I've cocked that up. It's because I'm left foot braking. Crap, turning circle. I'm aware that there is a trailer that you're meant to use. Nah. What we do is we drive, and it doesn't matter if we slow traffic up, because they'll be on our land soon enough. Go on, itchy bog spot. Don't think I wanted to go this way. I want to go the other way. Bosh! We're in. So we have got some cows. I've never done animals in Farm Sim. left, left, left. I think we've got that right, haven't we? No, not right, left. Just had a thought. That's better. You can't hear the game. There we go. You now hear the game. On some good country music. Drinking and driving. Not literally. I like how, like, the combines now, they open up a field. Like, properly. Like, it's legitimately what they do. Right. Lower, unfold. B. I know it is. It's auto drop. Yep, good. I'm now hearing big bumps. Not sure that's the way it's meant to be done, but that's the way it's going to be done. I think this is why I'd be really interested in going into farming if I was my own boss. Did we just spit a bale out? No, there it is. We all good? Bye bye. See you later. I'm on my own now. Something to... There we go. Right. Mostly. Let's see how close we get to a free one. Well, free ones don't matter on this, do they? I need to sit properly in this chair, otherwise I slouch and then my back hurts because I'm getting old. So we're going to go down there, whip it round, down, across, pick up that little bit on the corner, and then we're just up in and down and easy. However, I'm going to get to the end here and then go and check and see if I need to empty my combine, because I better do. No, I don't. Bellissimo. We're changing the music. I want proper. Better. Much better. I'm enjoying this game so much more early than I did 22. Is that because I now know how to farm? Maybe. I think also the fact of like you ain't got to deal with random shithousery from AI. Like they are planned into these fields a lot better. The equipment, I still think that there should be more older stuff, because a lot of it is quite modern kit, and the like near me a lot of the farmers ain't running this much modern stuff. We've got like 3 vouchers nearby. The rest of it's quite old Massey's and class. like seen some hard years type of old. So I'd like to see some older kit. I know you can get the mods, and I know there's the precision farming mod, which is something I have indeed looked at. But I've then decided learn how to play this game, then get into the precisionness. What's going on down here? It's the angle at which I'm looking at it. This is the wrong line. Oh well. As long as I keep getting her up. I think the other thing I've really enjoyed about using my wheel on this is the precision aspect. Like, I think I've got 2% dead, which allows you to have that like slightly older feel or sit with your hand on the wheel. It also resets. Love that. Like, love the fact it auto centralizes. Oh, that's a point. No, they ain't running. We're on hard. But I can just then sit as if I was actually driving. And when you're bailing and stuff, it's nice being in cab, but the rest of the time I'll be out. See if we can't and get that one. There we go. It's kind of reset me, innit? At the end of this run, we'll check the combine. Because then if you get that out there, shaboom. Bonk. Question. Question. Teach me. All getting together. A fresh tag and it, I don't think it tagged it. Where am I wanting to go? Grain River Silo. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. I want to see if I start up this line and then click H. No. Boom. You're done now. Knew we'd get there. Okay. I think if I used both hands, would have got around better. Look, Mom, no hands. Cruise control. Eight more lines. Won't take long. Excuse me. The one thing that I do notice a lot when I'm sitting here streaming, with these lights, gets warm. Boom. Big X the plug in country. Not sure how. I'm not sure just how it goes. Oh, it's tired. Probably because it's been a long day. It's because I don't press it. Fucking thingy. There we go. He's driving back to base. That wheat I'm just going to put in the silos I've got there. Bye. Fuel costs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Crop destruction off. Get rid of some of this shit. Off, 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 off. Off, off. When you walk in the room, start mouthing off, 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 off. We all know my MQ is elite. I should have brought the fan in and put it there. Don't want hiccups. I just hope no train turns up. I've gone the wrong way. We'll run this a little bit further down. Just double check we didn't. No. And then we stop there. That's just country music, really. I've gone offline. Oh. Leasing costs of 1,500 quid. But I've already leased some equipment. So is it worth just shifting that equipment up there after my field is done and doing that? Business. I'm hoping that both of these lines are 5% each. Otherwise I'm hunting for little bits I've missed. The fact that that wasn't 5%, minute concern that that bit I've missed is going to become crucial. Come on. I need 97 by this bale on the left. There's 97. Okay, I need 98 just after the bale on the right. Now. That 98 was too late for me there. I think I've got to go back and pick that up. Yeah, look. Speed, power, momentum. Contract finished. Spit them all out. I'm just going to accept the contract. Not taking any bits of kit. Because we're about here with this. I can then dump the wheat. For the win. Do-do-do. Down as well. $25. There. Follow that road, right, second left. How's funny? Hello, Cleo. You okay, darling? Yeah, we don't want to get too close. Okay, you do want to get close. Hello. If I pick you up, you're going to say hello to the peoples. Is that woo a maybe? Or is it just woo, I don't know. Give me a moment, let me park up and then I'll come get yous. No? Okay, I won't. Are you going to settle down on your own chair? You're okay there? I'm not going to fuss you anyway because I'm playing game. She just give me the biggest doe eyes. As if so, what do you mean you're not going to fuss me? I think my microphone is slightly picking you up, you know. Whoa, to you too, yes. Come here then. Say hello to the people. Are you a big baby? Are you? You baby? Look, you're sticking your toes out. You're sticking your beans out. Push. It's all it is. Just wants a cuddle. All you want is your belly rubs and a hand to grab hold of that you can lick and bite. Ow! Don't look at me like that, you evil cow. Come on. It's enough cuddles for now. That was my noggin. Just in case. That's what it's like during the day as well. You'll be having a very serious meeting with somebody, discussing various serious things, and then she'll just come in and go, meow, meow, and someone's like, is everything alright? You're like, yeah, and then she'll make some ungodly crying noise. Is that baby? No, it's a cat who decided that her belly must be rubbed immediately. Or have they got something wrong with them? No, just selfish. Go wide and then hang a right. Unfold the harvester! Light the beacons! In AI, we trust in this game. So we've got 13,000 litres of wheat. I think I can feed the cows a little bit of wheat, so I'm going to give them some. And the rest of it's going in that silo there. Nope. 'Twas wrong. To the silo. Thinking about this, you know, it says 1 in a million. You know, that means you're incredibly rare. There's nobody else like you. Well, if you're 1 in a million, how many millions are there in a billion? Is it a million millions? So there is at least a million of you. There's 8 million of you. So you're not actually that special at all, really. That ruined everyone's day, didn't it? You're 1 in a million. Well, actually, that makes you not very special at all. Because I think you'll find that if you're 1 in a million and there's 8 billion people on this planet, that you are not that special. What is this? Absolutely not, Josh Ross. Get your own music. Up the big hill. Let's drop down a gear. 2 gears, 3 gears. Everything that I want, everything that I want, I am true. Get it shaved. It's that time of year again. Whenever I see the NFL logo on my phone, I'm worried. I'm worried that somebody has been injured and it's someone that's going to put my whole season in the bin and the season ain't even started. Like, it's squeaky bum time already. And we're not officially in pre-season till 1 a.m. tonight. It's less than fun. Hang on. Contract reward is 500. Leasing cost is 600. Well, you better do that. Like, take both of them, but lease that equipment and cut that. That made no sense, that one. Oh, those two are shite. That was all that much better. We're just going to get this one done. No, we're going to... Okay, we are going to actually pick up. Let's pick up another harvesting one. So those two go to the same place. So if I borrow items for that one, and then that one, just accept the contract. Right, 72.75. I know you're complaining. Push it far enough, it's going to work. There we go. Cute. Boom. And then we go to about there. Then we go in. I am genius. I missed it. Blocked by an object. What? Don't think you are. Basically, I've got to follow him and hope he don't go wrong or get stuck. Don't. Don't even think about it, Mr. School Bus. Thank you. Oh, that was tight. I don't think you're meant to pass there, mate. 2 solid yellow lines. He's doing an illegal. I think I quite like having the microphone up there, actually. Because I can see it there. I know you guys can obviously see it, but it's not cluttering. It's not preventing me from talking because I talk with my hands. Oh, he's gone for it on tractor. Outpowered him up the hill over a blind crest. Blocking all of the traffic. Love to see it. This song's about sex. In AI we trust. Why are we taking this line? This does not seem productive. Also, this is a weird combine because this one's offset. Like you're not in the middle of the vehicle. It's also an old school one. But yeah. Can't see there's a tree. His tank's 80% full, so I need to go on empty. Yeah, cool. Let's get this one rumbling. Just turn up. Turn. Genius AI. So I know that when this one gets to 100%, that's going to take me to 80% full. Go and... Yeah, so it's taking full runs that way. She means she's going to shoot him. It's clever as well because it's obviously a day late and $1 short. But she's saying a book short because he went out hunting and he didn't bring back a deer. Another word for a deer is a buck. Big brain in this noggin, you see. So I got rid of the hair. I think these are all going down here, as far as I'm aware. I'm almost certain because... Right, field 25. Yes. They're all going here, that's why I picked it, because I know where it is. It is mad how quickly this thing empties. you can wait for me. I've changed down a couple of gears. Let this complete its run, line up, and then I'm going to take over because why not? Did the audio just go weird for you? It's now apparently saying that the game is maxed volumed. You know what that means? We're closing it and we're rebooting it. Something has just happened and it's gone weird. That was weird. Lonely. Bam bam bow wow wow wow. Good dancer, me. Good dancer. I don't dance in time or the right dance for the music, but it is good dancing. It's as good as my tractor driving. I'm a good tractor driver. Decent combinist as well. I never was late for work. I don't know where to hurt. Lonely. Bow bow wow wow. She's back again. Yes? How may I help? Do you want a cuddle? Yeah, she wants a cuddle. You do, don't you? You want a cuddle? You're not a fan of the fact that Dad does things and it means he can't cuddle you. Why don't you jump on your chair and let me figure out this situation? Hey? Come on. Yeah, we'll sit on there for a moment there. Okay, but you can't knock the light. Too close to that. Come here. Come here. Now you come up here. Good girl. She's right about that far. So what's that? About 10 inches off camera and down. We now have a cat. Cleo is being noisy and also being very demanding. So her chair is now back next to me and she's getting as much belly rub as she'd like. The game is being a bit of a faffy. It had a weird glitch then, but a quick save and reload. But the reload's taking its time, but... And also we've figured out the music situation, which means you can hear a little bit of music in the background, hopefully. Nothing too much. But it means that YouTube can't hear the music, which is just... Oh! Woo, 2-2. And there we go. Flop has happened. Belly has been engaged for rubbing. Don't bite me then. Podgy, 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 podgy. Podgy, 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 podgy. Hey, whoa. Don't need to show me all your teeth. Ah, 2-2. Head rub, chin rub, belly, belly, belly. What I'm giving you fuss? What you whipping your head round for? Hey? You're not Willow Smith. You don't whip your head back and forth. Do you? Yeah. Furball. Come on, Farm Sim. I think this is stuck in a loop. We're going to go back to that one. Alt F4. Reboot the game. I think that's cleaner. Now I've got that one on me and that one just on the back wall. I think I'm also recentered to where I should be. It won't crash. The game will not close. In Texas. Well, forced closure. Probably in Texas. So this got to 40% and then struggled and it basically stopped and, you know, didn't look good. We're now up to 52 and it's cruising. First slight blip at 55. That's cool. I like that. I do like this. Okay, let's go. I like the fact as well, like when you reload, it remembers. Right, so it's V, B. We're already unloading. Oh, excuse me. Do, 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 do. Just being a complete lunatic. Complete lunatic. This game on the wheel is next level in comparison to 22. And it means my enjoyment is on a controller is probably a 6 because it's a little bit faffy, the fact you have to combo buttons to get stuff. The same as if you use just the wheel, it's a bit faffy to try and get anything done. But the fact I can put my keyboard there, you feel like you're actually doing it. Bit of music. Evenings are evening. This guy goes tanking up there. Blah, 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 blah. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. One more, 18th. The best bit is I can drive to here. Stop. Move over to this guy and just get going. I think I'm just going to go straight through this field because I don't want to dick around with taking the header off and stuff. And because I have crop destruction off. So. cool. Also, this vehicle has a speed limit of 42. Therefore, we shall do 42 the whole time. We get to that narrow bridge, we're doing 42. Because banter. I definitely feel like me doing this bit, the AI is slightly slower than me harvesting because it properly does it. Whereas I'll just try and whip around as quick as I can and get everything. But I'm definitely quicker at this because of this, because I will just cut corners and full speed whole time. This road's shit. Dead bubbly. Ready to pop a wheelie. Ooh, hey. Big jump. And pop, pop. Into this little town, left, right, handbrake turn, whip it, drop the load. Hang a left. That gripped. Nice. That Le Mans Ultimate training is paying off. Do, 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 do. Oh, what's up with you? Hey? You getting your cuddles? You're just being a grumpy mare. Yeah, okay. Do 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 do, I'll be damned. Who I am. gone. Diddle-doo. I'm wanting to see you pull off. The fact they're still sitting there is concerning. Yeah, you're going to have a full basket. Right, they have gone. Good. Ah, be damned. Why have you now gone and sat on that chair? Hey. Because the door's shut. Yeah, you want out, don't you? Yes, good job. She pushed the door too. So she was then being a fanny. Because she couldn't get out because she'd shut the door. Women. Real farmers don't have to deal with this. They just go into a field like, right, Mike. Do. Do. Power! Bonk. We'll take it from here. The only thing is I know that I'm like 500 grand in debt. So although I've got 58 grand, I'm going to need to buy a few bits. Cultivator. Cedar. That started off a bit, so we're moving on. As long as it saves and nothing happens with the audio, we're good to keep rolling. Bale Rapping is an elite contract. I've got 3 on the go though, haven't I? I want to take those top 2 because I've got kit near it already. We'll take the big one. Accept contract. Let's get this unloaded on the go. He's got a couple more stripes, then we can get him started on the next one. We are chaining contracts. We may just start burning a little bit of the, well, spend a bit of cash basically. Spend a little bit of cash, then know that basically we're going to either pick another one of these tractors up in white for now, because good starter tractors pull quite well, you know, until we can really start bankrolling ourselves. All the like big celebs that seem to do country music this year because it was going well. Post Malone, to me, is the one that fits the best. Like, okay, he did the rap in the younger, but he's got the right type of voice to move over in comparison to Beyonce, in my opinion. And what do I know? I'm just a fake farmer who lives in the countryside in real life. Who I'm a wannabe farmer who has none of the kit and none of the idea. Actually, no. I think that if I had enough money that I could just run a farm, A, I would, B, it'd go well. And I would enjoy the shit out of it. They're like, oh, it's long days. Yeah, some days. Pissing around in the middle of winter, what are you doing? Probably on a golf sim in one of the garages or in one of the barns that I'd definitely have because I'd have that type of money. So, like and subscribe. That's why I'm dual streaming, you see, on here and on the YouTube. And if you didn't know I was streaming on YouTube, why not go and have a quick look? Give it a like. We don't have a like function on Twitch. I think that'd be quite interesting. The other one's going to full grain tank in a moment. But if I can get this over to there. This is going to be dead close whether I can actually fit it all in. So 46 takes us to 92. So I've got 8% on the rest of the land. Oh. Brilliant. It's just missed at least 6 litres there. I think I know this one. Is it going to go back and get that? Oh. No, I'm a fan of that big time. I want to see you start moving, please. Because as soon as it starts moving, I know I can go back and do the other bit. Come on. Yep. Come on, Gal. Up the hill. Come on. Where have all those weeds just come from? I've just harvested that field. Bloody hell, like. Is it opening the field up? That looks like someone doing some openings. Yep. Oh no! Shouldn't have gone for it there, lad. Naughty. We're trying it. Could you imagine me with this forehead driving this road listening to this song? Uh-huh. He can have a nearly full grain tank. I've got to get this dropped and then I'll go and deal with him. Guys, takes forever to dump. I've gone too far. Boom. You don't know. There's a baler. That's a. What large? What normal looking large? Case, Fen, big ass class. Right. There's only 3 class tractors. Case, 4, 3 of which I'd buy. The fake Lamborghini have got 4. Fen. Okay. Looks like we might end up running Fent kit. Got 7 tractors, a telly. It's the 1 combine. You know what? We might just go with cheapest. Massey, 3 tractors. Yeah, right. We've got a yellow one. Right. I'm doing the bale wrapping one. Because I quite enjoy this one. Is this only front loading? Can I not attach it to the back to travel? No. Right. 12. Right. Cool. That's as far as it goes, is it? Okay. Do what? I've just had a message from a friend saying that Twitch is being dodgy as fuck about chatting. You know, I'm also live on YouTube. Shameless plug. It doesn't appear on the streams. You can't see YouTube chats, but I can see it. So if you were to message, hello, I can see you. That's a shameless plug and a half, isn't it? Like and subscribe. And also, yeah, Farm Sim on the wheel. Banging. How is that not just... Oh. Do, do, do. How have I transported 71% of field 22? Yet we haven't harvested. Oh, I know what's happened there. We've completed the other contract. We've over-delivered grain from the other contract, so it started to count towards this one. Come on, girl, get up the hill. Meaning that, for example, we harvested 20% more than was expected. So we've already delivered 20% for this one. So that means at the end of this contract, we could have like a full lorry, a full trailer full of pure money. Money, 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 money. My only slight concern is it is 6 o'clock in the evening. And we've still got another field to combine. But, you know. It's just these, so. I also like this idea of you pay wages at the end of an hour. You don't like, your money doesn't constantly tick down. When I was younger, 18, so a decade ago. No, I might have only been 17. I hadn't got my car, I'd only got my bike, so I was under 18. I've just parked there, that's stupid. I worked at a garden centre. And they were needing people to volunteer to get forklift trained. 5-ton counterbalance it were. Gas runner. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And they put me forward for it and all of this. And I hadn't got a driving licence. Now I rode, but I hadn't got a driving licence, even though I had driven a variety of vehicles. Contract done, we'll take it. We'll take another bale wrapping, absolutely. So we had 2 days training. There was 3 of us. Me, we'll say 17. I must have been 17. Mate who I worked with who was 19. Another lad that worked there who was 23, and he'd been driving a while. So I'm the young upstart, I'm the cocky lad. 11, so I'm back where I was again, cool. Me, cocky, I know, never. So we do these 3 days of training, and it's about picking things up and stuff like that. And the first day I'm making every single mistake. When's the Clarkson Farm collab? Well, I need my Caleb, so I need my rural half-wit. So when are you around? You want some? Come get some. Also, there isn't a Clarkson's Farm map on this game yet. I have looked. I genuinely looked to see if there was a Chadlington map. Like, before I even booted this map up for the first time, it was like, I wonder if there's a Chadlington yet. Boy, it's an open invite. I'm waiting for you to turn up. Damn. Sorry, so yes, back to the story. So on the first day, I was like, I'd like make a mistake, back out, and then we're like, look, how did I make that mistake? And he'd walk me through it proper. And yeah, I know that. And this 23-year-old was getting a bit pissy about it because he was like, oh, you're taking more time in the machine, you're training. It's like, I'm having one go at everything, then being talked through it and then getting out. You're having 3 goes at everything. Don't start atting me, you know. Because that was definitely the terminology I used back then. Don't start atting me. So we go through the 3 days and then we get to exam day. So the instructor sets the course out. Oh, there we go. I'm last on the list because I'd got a couple of bits I needed to do in the morning around the rest of the garden centre as part of my job. So the 23-year-old went first and you were scored. And basically you needed to get under 20 to pass. The lower, a bit like golf, the lower the score, the better. The lower the penalty points. So 23-year-old who was being pissy went first. Now, what you had is you had a practice run at it, then you had your test. Yeah, I know, but I've already covered that. Mental FPS issue. My head will not keep up with that game, so there's no point in playing it until I can play it, all of it. So I've made the executive decision not to go on BF6. Not until release. Then I'll have a week of it. Whereas 4 days now, I'll like it, I'll find my bit, and then, yeah, and then I'll feel bad. So anyway, 23-year-old went first, came back in, scored like 16. And he was like, oh, that's a really good score. Yeah, it's really hard, you'll struggle to beat that. And I was like, okay, thinking, maybe. My mate who's 19 went out. Now, he'd been driving maybe a year, just over. I think he may get it when he was like 17 and a half, so 2 years, we'll say. He'd been driving. He went and did it. First guy got 16, mate got 10. So I'm like, right, well, I've been with them 3 days driving it. 16 and 10, that's my goal, between the two of them. So I went out, walked through the run, like, did the whole test run. You go round here, pick this thing up, back it all the way out, back all the way back in, spin round, load it back on top of where it was, move a couple more pallets and out. To simulate getting on and getting off of a lorry type of thing. Anyway, I went through the whole thing, boom, 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 did the practice run, I was like, yeah, cool. Went through the whole thing, in and out, 20 minutes, everybody else had been 40. So I walked back in, I hadn't got my result at the time, he was going to come in and give me mine. I sat there and they're like, you're back quick. And I was like, yeah, went alright, we didn't really talk about much. Whipped through the practice run and then just got going with it. I was like, was your practice run just straight in, up, down and back out again? They were like, no, we did a full thing. I was like, oh. Thinking, I've definitely failed then, haven't I? Anyway, he then came in. So there I am, this cocky 17-year-old thinking, probably failed this, but oh well. Kind of fun. I know what I'm doing. I'll be able to wing it and break the rules and just drive it anyway. He came straight up to me and was like, right, I had to go through and look at all the pallets for marks and everything like that, and I found 3 marks, so you're getting 6 points. So I've passed, and I've passed by the best. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I can't say that you didn't make a mistake because you're too young to not make a mistake. But you didn't make a mistake. I was like, give me 2. Like, come on. Anyway, I passed with the best score by some margin. 23-year-old, proper pissy about that. Because I'm just like, Anyway, Big Boss is just like chuffed because he's got 3 guys now that can all work the forklift. It more aligned to my job than anything, so I'd be spending a lot of time on there. But yeah, he was not a big fan of that. A week into having my forklift license, getting a pallet of compost off a truck, running it down to get placed for customers, in the car park. Not the boss, but the second in command, who was arguably a bit scarier. She was walking up the car park just with a customer type of thing, helping a customer out. I'm unloading. I start to go. A car then jolts out, even though I've got all the beacons on and everything. I hit the brakes. Nosedive so the pallet touches the floor and comes back. She's like standing next to me. And we do that full... I haven't got the full zoom in, but we're like... at each other. Didn't say a word. She just saw it. I was like, whoa, got away with that. And that was it. He did it. Got a bollocking, got banned for a week. He weren't allowed to wear it. Drive it. Which really started to piss him off. And then I did the ultimate thing that would piss him off, even though I didn't know it was going to piss him off at the time. It was raining one day and we had some delicate stuff out that couldn't get wet. So I quickly ran, jumped on the forks and was just putting it underneath the canopy. But the canopy like that, and there's a camera like there. So you've got the front of the forks and the forks there and the pallets there. So I'm trying to get it in. I just went full bore and just went bang. Took the camera out, shunted the marquee like a foot, but the pallet was in. So I backed out, went in, looked at the camera, and the camera just said, gone. I was like, I don't know if that footage, I don't know what happens to that. Anyway, boss then came to me like 2 days later. He was like, did you break the camera? I was like, which camera? He was like, did you break the camera? I was like, that one? He was like, yeah. I was like, I might have shunted it. Just don't do it again. I was like, yep, cool. And that was it. I'd broken a serious bit of security camera, moved the whole marquee, and the boss just went, don't do it again. I was like, yeah, I won't. He got banned for bumping the front. Oh, I was such a golden boy. It was great. I love driving that forklift. Come on, safe. Did that one come through? Right, first of all, did the sound alert work? I didn't hear it, and I should have done. 2, okay, odd. I was forklift certified. I am now not, because it has been too long and it's run out. I think it was valid for 5 years, so it ran out when I was 21, 22. And I was very much an alcoholic by that point, so. I mean, who's not, who lives in a pub and works in a pub at that age? Is it raining? It is raining. I shouldn't harvest in the rain, but I need to get this job done by midnight. It's going to tell me off. It's like, oh, you shouldn't harvest in the rain. But we're just getting this stuff in. I could still whip round on a fork if I wanted to. If I needed to, I could still do it. Absolutely could. Would love to. Why can't you be Caleb? You're like a reverse Caleb. Why can't you be Caleb? A reverse Caleb means that you wouldn't turn up. ads. Two options for you, bud. Subscribe, Twitch Prime, YouTube. There's two options for you, mate. If you want to get rid of ads, got to like and subscribe, and one, you just got to subscribe.
I have an erection.
Thank you, Avalon
Thank you for the
224 for subscribing. You are amazing.
And go and like it on YouTube as well, you mongrel. I'm not allowed to call you that. Everyone else is nice and pleasant. You, Slightly concerned I got no sound alert for that one either. I saw the notification, didn't hear anything in my ear holes. Now, is that because I got the music too loud in my ears? Let's not rule that out. But yeah, why can't you be Caleb then? Because you don't know how to rural. You're lazy means you can't play a video game. And being from the city centre is definitely a reason to start playing this so you understand that you learn about countryisms. Because what happens if I won the Euro Million and bought a farm? You'd have to come and work for me then. Because you're damn right I'm going to use you as slave labour. You'd be free labour. You'd get homed and fed and paid an okay wage. If that's the case, then I'm holding you to that for next week. Because I'm going back on Le Mans Ultimate next week. And now I know I can split all the audios out properly. Your editing services will be pulled in. It doesn't matter if it's rough editing either, because it's going to be as good as my editing, and my editing is shite. Nothing is next week in general. It's just I will record some footage. What course you starting? Yes, this is on Game Pass now. Hence why I'm on it. What's the course you starting? What's the course? What's the course? What's the course? Tell the class. Are you going to go into this course and go, hello, my name's Dave. And I don't know what I'm doing. Nice. Very good. We like that. Are you thinking of designing your own game? What's our plan? Boom, headshot. Oh. You know what I'll say about that? As long as you do. This is going to be the last job of this in-game day. In fact, I've already done 32%. I think most of the yield from this is going to be cash money. We've got 16 big ones. Right. I want to leave this tractor here because I kind of like I'm going to get bits. What other contracts are there? Baling contracts, cultivating. Nah, because they'll all go at midnight. Oh, hey! Not that chair. Hey! Stop pulling at that chair. This chair. You can pull at this chair. Well, then just roll and show me your belly and say, you're just a baby. Come duff this chair up. This is the specific to be duffed chair. Oh, guys. Yeah, come here. I've never known a cat look so worried all of the time. Not 100% sure if I am on this weekend. We've got a few things going on because it's the good lady's birthday. So, we're out and about and seeing friends and seeing the baby. My friends have just had a baby, so. But I'm off work next week, so you'll have to let me know what your actual like schedule is these days? Are you this? What time zone are you aligned to? Hosting whilst it's raining reduces yield. It's not my yield it'll be reducing. More UK. Does that mean that you're getting up at like 8 AM or what? Yeah, the one that we've seen an odd high quantity of this year. Yeah, that. Our sunshine. I'm also really like, I think I've got everything on about medium. You spent a lot of time out in the sun last week. More than me, because I was at work. That's for sure. And you have new ink on your arm. I've told you to stop colouring on yourself. Is it? See, I haven't seen you in that long. I don't know if this is your first, second, 18th, if you got full sleeve, neck tattoo, face tattoo, armpit tattoo, I don't know. For all I know, you could have your elbow pierced. That would look really weird. You paid somebody to colour yourself. You've got your elbow pierced, haven't you? Oh, you weirdo. What the hell is that? Can I have a tissue, please? Maybe 3. We have a beetle. Thank you. Where's it gone? It's flying.
We've also got a lot of cobwebs in
I know I've got cobwebs. The cobwebs are not irrelevant at the moment.
Oh, it's flying.
I can see that it's flying. Yes, Cleo. Cleo, deal with it. You're pest control. It's a big bug. It's going buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh, you've seen it now. Come on, pest control. Where's it gone? Ah, there it is. That means one of the windows is slightly too open. Got it. You open the bathroom then? Mattel redacted. I will do later. Beetle. Gun bug thing. It's like a shield backed one. I don't understand the line this guy's just taken. But yeah, our pest control did jack shit about it. Yes, fiancé. She is my fiancé. That's how you word that. Because I did a thing, and as all of my mates congratulated me on, getting down on one knee is very impressive, but the fact that with my knee I managed to get all the way back up again. Hello. Talking about you, not to you. Oh, I see how it is. I think stream knows that I'm engaged. I think all of the 3 people that are here know that. There was a lot of just moments, just like, this could be tetchy. I'd got a real dodgy knee at the time. Like, lots of flexion was just an absolute no-go. And it was, knee was quite swollen at the time, and I was having a lot of joint pain. So going down was okay because you got a lot of weight through your other leg and you can like bounce. But the coming back up, you had to put all my power through my joint, and it was murder. But the couple of times I'd practiced, I just like, knee was just like and then on the day, boom, it worked. I was dead happy about it, the fact it worked. Brilliant. I think your congratulations had been passed on through the connections, as it were. I'm sure that people will have mentioned it to you because they are aware. And yeah, these things happen when you go out and touch grass, eh? Do, do. So this is said contract complete, which means I've got 7,000 litres of pure money. Cash money. Right, where's my... Is it in vehicles? Not sure if I like that. You saw it on Insta. You know. You should have known then. We're going to get this vehicle back to the farm, and then that's going to be it for today. Come on. So we started with 500 grand and nothing. We've then taken out £250,000 of loan. We have 18 grand to our name, 2 tractors and a trailer. But more importantly, we've got 4 fields. We've banged some contracts in. All we've got left to do is, well, we've got to cultivate and sow all our fields. So that's, well, what we'll probably do is buy a cultivator. So do a few contracts, buy a cultivator. Once that's been bought, we've also got all the wheat that we can sell at a good point. So we've got a bit of cash money sitting there. Get the AI running on the cultivation while we go on contracts. And we can burn loads of contracts, bring in that cash dollar money quick, fast. I don't think I know which way it is. There it is. That's probably the worst way to get back to it, but okay. Okay. Right. That's it all done. Thank you very much, chat. I enjoyed that. I'm really liking that game. It is a big upgrade from the last one in all of the right areas. Appreciate all of you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Goodbye.